right, guys, checking traps in what is continuing to be one of the strangest trapping years I've had in a while. We go from blizzards and -20 to monsoons. So you can see here's a set right here, trap rained on, full of water. I mean, look at this. I don't know how much rain we got last night, but we had thunderstorms and lightning, and it rained all night. Supposed to rain all day. It's just an absolute mess. So these traps are basically junk for the next few days, although it didn't start raining last night until I think about 10 o'clock at night. And this is the trap that we caught a coon in yesterday, and believe it or not, stupid gate shut. What a mess. Jeez. Believe it or not, we caught another coon last night, probably before all this rain and shit happened. It's another ginormous coon. So we're not going to reset this. Clearly it's just in a mud hole, as you can see. So I'm just going to let it be. It's going to rain all day. I'll just take care of this coon, and we'll just keep moving down the line and try to put this back, all this line back together the next day or so. All right, so there's just absolutely so much water. Everything is just, there's just water just sitting in these fields. It's four-wheel drive only getting around even to check traps today. They're pretty much all flooded. All the dirt holes are full of water. All the traps are flooded. It's been an absolute disaster. So what am I gonna do? The answer is start over. Give it a day or two to dry out and start over. That's the answer, because there's just nothing else to do. Start over. So I have to do some work in the morning anyway. It was going to be tight to get everything done tomorrow anyway, but now that everything is flooded and a complete mess, I'm snapping off these traps, and I'll start over day after tomorrow. Maybe by then it'll dry out a little bit. As you can see, here's another set. Everything is just in mud. Dirt holes are full of water, and everything is just complete mud. So much for having a decent line put in. Don't you love trapping sometimes? Don't you just love it? So there's a pond right there in those trees, and as you can see, the pond has flooded its banks. There's all the water that's running out through the middle of this field now. The poor field, I don't know if you can see, if I can get it shot, but as you can see, maybe you can't see, but these fields are an absolute sloppy mess. And so I mean, I can't be driving through these things. I'm going to tear up these poor farmers' fields or get myself stuck out here. Even in four-wheel drive, they are just a mess. So snapping off the traps, going to let them lie for a day or two, let it dry out a little bit, I hope, and hopefully we can get back out here and start all over, put the line back in, because as you can see, this is a real total mess. It's just mud, and I'm sliding around all over the place. What an absolute worst case scenario. All right, guys, still running the line. I'm on the last couple of traps, and this one here, I got a little gray fox in. It does not appear that he's injured. This was an RJ set right here at this corner. I'm looking. Does not appear that he's injured, so I'm going to release him, and we're going to. This is probably caught this fox and that coon before the storm blew in last night. The storm didn't start until probably a little after midnight or maybe 1 in the morning. It came through my house around 1:30, and boy, it was blowing and thunder and lightning and just rain and rain and rain and rain and rain. So we're gonna release this little fox and let him go so he can live and make some more little baby foxes. And then we're just gonna leave this trap as it is, and then we'll reset it when we come back and start to put the line in a couple days after things dry out. All right, so this little fox is free. He's not hurt anyway, but he's got a hold of my catch pole. I'm gonna let him go. Buddy, you're free. Come on. They do this all the time. I don't know why they do this. They grab a hold of that thing, and these little gray foxes. Come on. Come on, you're free. Go. You're free. Just go, buddy. Just go, you're free. Go on, you're free. It's like I'm playing a tug-of-war game with Athena or something. Let go, little fox. Let go. Come on, just let go. Come on, you're free. You're free. You're free. Go, go, go. You're free. There you go. There you go, buddy. There he goes. Running just fine. Not injured in any way. So yesterday, this creek barely had any water in it. It was enough water for the dogs to get a drink out of, and that's basically it. Today, it's flooded. So, whatever, I guess, right? We'll let the water run down for a couple days. We've got all the traps sprung. Here's a flat set that I had. It's sprung too. You can see they're just water, basically sitting in the middle of the 2-track. Hopefully I don't get stuck on the way out of here. And you can just see how much water we have. It's an absolute mess.